Jennifer Griffin reporting from the Pentagon tonight. It appears energy may play an increasingly large role in the upcoming presidential campaign. Tonight, correspondent William Lajeunesse looks at where President Obama stands then and now on the subject of energy and oil.
It's not a real solution.
In 2008, candidate Obama ridiculed offshore oil drilling in the U.S.
It won't drop prices in this administration or the next administration.
But with gas prices doubling since his election, President Obama now sounds more like President Bush.
We need to take action now to expand domestic oil production.
American oil production is the highest that it's been in 8 years.
Critics say the president is taking credit he doesn't deserve, since new oil wells take 5 to 15 years to come online, and most U.S. production gains have come off private, not federal land.
That's really why you're seeing an increase in production. It doesn't have anything to do with government.
Democrat Dan Boren says the president's political rhetoric is not reflected in policy.
Over the last 3 years, we've opened millions of new acres for oil and gas exploration.
The president also closed millions of acres. In 2009 and 10, when the U.S. issued the fewest number of onshore leases in decades. Now Mr. Obama looks more kindly at offshore drilling, especially in the Gulf of Mexico.
I'm directing my administration to open more than 75% of our potential offshore oil and gas resources.
But compare, Bush opened the Atlantic, Pacific, and most of Alaska to drilling. Obama closed all those areas.
There was a lot of talk about opening up new areas. But it's been just that. It's merely talk.
On Sunday, the president's top campaign advisor defended the administration.
The president has increased our fuel efficiency and our energy efficiency standards, so we do use less energy, which will help drive down the price.
Now, last week, House Republicans did pass a bill to expand offshore drilling and in 3% of the oil-rich Arctic National Wildlife Refuge, although they admit that bill is dead on arrival in the democratically controlled Senate. The question now, Brett, is if oil prices continue to climb, will the president and his party be forced to compromise? Brett?
William, that's a pretty good President's Day live location. Huntington Beach, California. Thank you, sir.